When you have nowhere to go, how far do you go? For most of us, the world consists of a relatively small and ever so familiar set of streets and towns. While we often venture out to new places, all of these places are familiar to someone. They have all been well-traveled and well-charted by your fellow humans and, of course, by Google. There are times, however, when the more adventurous of us end up where few have gone and far fewer have provided the facets of civilization that each of us has become accustomed to. For these moments, we rely on our instincts and skills to navigate the world. While this may work for some, I possess, well, none of these skills and instead prefer to rely on this, the Garmin Fenix 6X Pro. Is this the perfect watch for mountain biking, hiking, adventuring, and everything in between? Well, stay tuned because that's what we're about to find out. If, of course, we can find our way.
Today we're in the Elfin Forest in Escondido, California, and we're testing out the Garmin Fenix 6X Pro. Normally we use our phones to navigate around when we're mountain biking, but today we want to check out if this little watch will help us out.
Paulina and I chose mountain biking for two reasons. It's fun and also helps us escape from the world for a while. The best spots usually aren't on the map, and though we can be adventurous, it's clear we need some help getting home.
When we use our phones, we use all trails. The downside to that is that we don't always have the best cell connection. The cool thing about this watch is that it actually uses satellite. So we download our map onto the watch and it actually uses 3 different satellites, the United States, Russia, and Europe. So you're never gonna get lost.
All right, do we need to check out the map or what are we doing here?
Well, don't you have your watch for that?
Oh, I do have my watch for that. That is true.
We don't need a map anymore.
And now what you're going to do is you're just going to go in and you're going to choose mountain biking. And then we're going to go ahead and go to navigate. Gives you a couple options: points of interest, looking for things around you, back to start, which is very useful because if you ever get in trouble and you just need to get back home, that will take you the fastest way. You're going to go to courses. And you'll see there's several different ones here. This one I named Black Mountain 3 because that's what we're going to ride today. Just choose it and do course. And it is going to take us the rest of the way. And hopefully we'll make it back. With options ranging from sapphire to solar and coming in all sizes from 42mm to 51, the Garmin Fenix is a rugged-looking, do-it-all fitness and navigation device that, in many ways, trades form for function. You won't find the elegant minimalism of an Apple Watch or the traditional style of a Galaxy Watch in Garmin's 14 variations of Fenix, but you will find a no-apologies tool that in almost every area gets the job done efficiently and effectively. You also won't need to crank up the backlight outdoors because the Garmin Chroma display actually uses light to its advantage, getting brighter in natural sunlight and displaying maps and data in crisp and clear detail. With built-in mountain bike dynamics, you can measure the rate and trail difficulty and get a score for how smoothly you descend. There are profiles for every fitness activity you can imagine, and there are countless reviews of the Fenix for everything from hiking to swimming available on YouTube, and most give it really high marks. Today, however, we're focused on mountain biking, and the reason I purchased this watch was simple: maps and navigation. Put quite simply, nobody should do it better than a company dedicated to getting you from place to place safely since 1989.
I just had my best case for the Garmin watch. I have no service and I was on an endless loop. I went around twice and I wasn't going to make it a third time. So I just said track back and it told me to do a U-turn and it got me right back to where I started. If I had my phone, I don't know. The good news is I am still in one piece and still on the trail. And this trail is just full of rocks. Oh boy. Hang on, boys. Whew. We are headed, see right behind you? We are headed up there to that radar station. That is the goal.
Perfect.
Okay, just so everybody knows, but a little ways down there, it was like stupid. No chance that we were going to make it. So all this heavy breathing we're doing, just to let you know, is from walking. Not from riding, not from being heroes.
Yep. Walking.
From walking.
Walking, pulling a bike. Or pushing a bike.
59-pound bike. Yeah. You know, okay. So, what do you think?
It's kind of nice that you're navigating now, and I don't have my phone on my bike, because it's always like banging against my bike all the time when we were mountain biking before, so that's kind of nice.
Yeah, I mean, it never fell off. We have a mount that we bought to take care of the phone, and honestly, it held pretty well, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
and I still use it when I'm like just on the street, like riding my bike.
Right.
But
on the trails, it still banged around quite a bit.
Yeah,
and the phone never came out, but it banged around a lot.
Well, especially on trails like these that are super rocky. I don't
See, and you're always worried about me. She's always worried about me missing turns and things like that.
You're always skipping turns.
And the nice thing is that you have an audio cue on this watch, so when it wants you to turn, it lets you know you got to turn.
We have not gotten lost yet, guys. So that's a good news.
Absolutely. So we made it to the top of Black Mountain? Not where we are. So we made it to the top of Black Mountain, and we are at the radar station at the top of the mountain in Escondido, California, and this was navigated entirely by the Garmin Fenix 6X Pro. My impressions are that this watch is absolutely perfect if you're a mountain biker. If you're going to be going out into remote areas that may not have been mapped very well, then the Fenix 6X Pro is the perfect companion for you. Generally, I do use my phone, and up here I happen to have service, but through a good portion of this ride, I did not have service. I think I'm planning on keeping this watch as my primary smartwatch. Originally, I did this so that I could do this review and to use it specifically for mountain biking. But the last couple weeks I've worn it every single day, and to tell you the truth, I have really not missed my Galaxy watch. Yes, I don't have service on the Garmin like I do on the Galaxy watch, but really, you know, I still get my notifications most of the time, and if you're on Wi-Fi, you get your notifications most of the time. I'm almost always on Wi-Fi, and I mean, if you can't be without your notifications for a couple of minutes, then you probably need to slow your life down a little bit. This radar station is pretty cool. It's like quiet as can be up here. At night it'd be a little spooky. Oh, here comes some mountain bikers. At night it would be a little spooky, I think. You know, there's guys that go out and they ride this at night with a light. Hi. Okay. And I mean, I wouldn't do that. That's scary as hell and dangerous, but what a great ride, and what a great job by the Garmin. And then of course Paulina is getting the mandatory Instagram selfies, which no matter where we go, you're going to get some sort of Instagram selfie. And you can follow her on Instagram at paulina.wellness.
Say hi.
Hello. You still going? Keep going. We're about to get sunset. And out there, which you may not be able to see very well, is San Diego. Well, if people ask you why you mountain bike, You tell them it's for views like that.